morning, church. My name is Valerie Erivo, and I am so glad to be back here again today. I have come to testify of the miraculous wonder of the God of the Fire Altar. I've been on a journey of 12 years. I had a domestic accident in 2012, and it resulted to all sorts of degenerative spinal diseases. I was diagnosed of lumbar spondylosis, sacrocoxylitis. It was unending. I went to several hospitals in Abuja, within and around Abuja, and I traveled to many, many countries to no avail. I was placed on pain medication, and then I was supposed to go through pain therapy. Now, that is because the spine issue I was having was localized, so we had to do everything possible to ensure that the pain does not radiate down my leg. Eventually, I stopped walking. Using my legs now, and the pain was still terrible. Now, to be able to take care of this pain, it was probably costing me, depending on the level of the pain and the severity, between 750,000 naira and 1.5 million naira every month. And this has gone on for years. So by the time I got to the Fire Altar in 2020, so while we were on NSPPD, I have enjoyed many miraculous breakthroughs and God's favor. I testified sometime 2020 about a miraculous job breakthrough, So anyways, 3 months after I resumed that miraculous job, my legs stopped working. The pain came back, and every therapy that I was doing stopped working. Then we started investigations. It was crazy. From the neurosurgeon to the orthopedic surgeon, we were going back and forth, and they hadn't given me a recent diagnosis. Now, this is 2023. Then I eventually traveled. Anyway, then the Korean doctor had now said, they were querying a lumbar hernia. And then I had to go get a second opinion for that. So I came on, of course, we're on the altar, logged in 24/7. At this point in time now, this pain was so crazy, I had to start to do, things out of the ordinary. I'll play NSPPD all night, all day. When NSPPD finished, we'll play again. Then the diagnosis started, and they said I had to do a surgery. Then they now eventually said that, I had to do 3 surgeries as against the 1 that I thought we were going to do. Eventually did about 5 surgeries. So there was some issue, After 11 hours of surgery, I was wheeled out, and then they said there was something wrong with my nerves. So they were trying to take me back to the theater. So my sister now called the nurse to put my NSPPD on. And then the moment they put that earpiece on my ear, the next thing I heard was, there's somebody here. They said there's no communication between your muscles and your nerves. I don't understand what it means. By the power that raised Jesus from the dead.
I don't understand what this means. They say the communication between your nerve and your muscle, that they are broken down. If you are the one putting on the live stream, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. By the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I announce, let it be reversed right now.
As that word came, they had wheeled me now back to the theater, and they just said, let them just check again before they open me up. And my legs moved. And they wheeled me back. By the way, I forgot to mention that all of this time I wasn't walking. Of course, I was bound in a wheelchair. It was just crazy. So now the pain medications now wasn't working. They now placed me on cancer medication. So I came back. Of course, I was on the altar of fire, and then the word came. There's somebody here, you don't have cancer, but they're giving you cancer medication.
It is not cancer, but they are using chemotherapy to treat you. It is not cancer. They are using chemo to treat you. If you are the one putting on the live stream, whatever this is, by the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I announce, let it be reversed.
Pastor Jerry, God bless you, sir. I can't thank you enough. God bless you. So they took me off this medication eventually, because by then my hair had started falling off. And then I eventually came back to the country, and I was now still in pain. This is after a long time. I'd maxed out all of the medications available. They now placed me on psychosis medication. Now, at this point in time, I had to run to the altar of fire physically. They will bundle me from out there, every morning, and then we'll come. Pastor Jerry now said, oh, there was someone here, you're wearing braces, and they said it had to do with your spine, and he was doing like this.
I don't know why you are wearing braces on your spine, but the devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
I mean, the journey that NSPPD went with me, I can't thank God enough. One of those NSPPD days I came, this is November. So this journey is like 2-3 years. I just started walking with my legs in November 2024. So I came to NSPPD, they will usually pack me and will come and, So after the prayers that day, I will have support. It's just so dramatic. So I have support, So after the prayers that morning, I stood up by myself with no pain, no walking aid. I couldn't believe it. When I was going out, those security people that always just kind of help were shocked. They were like, because they saw when I was brought in the morning. So we got home and I walked. I was all walking, like I couldn't believe that. You mean, say people just feed the waka, And then from that day till now, to the glory of God and the shame of the devil, what God cannot do. Then we started to pray for restoration because, of course, at this point, my job had let me go because they had given me like 9 months sick leave. Don't forget, I was a new staff now. I just certified on NSPPD before this thing just started. So I was a new staff and they had given me 9 months sick leave, and so they had to let me go. So I lost my job. Jesus came through, because we're saying the present rain, the latter rain is all happening now. You will receive 15 years in one day. God opened international doors. In the land of my afflictions, God changed my story. God raised people to pray, support, and help me. And gave me business opportunities that are mind-boggling. So my boss, now they send me a message, like container in Adabata on a constant. And God gave me all of that 15 years and multiplied it by 10. I am deeply, deeply humbled by the God of this fire altar who changes stories, who makes a way where there seems to be no way. We're not playing now because the kind of prayer we're praying on this fire altar, is it a joke? Like they will say that you will die. Onye kuru that thing. Hey! What God cannot do! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you to the God of the fire altar. Pastor Jerry Eze. My leg is moving now. I'm showing you the leg, like, hey, la karabaya baba, li kande kereboya. What God cannot do. Hey, Pastor Jerry, let the oil on your head. Hey, sir, Pastor Jerry, may the oil on your head never run dry. What God cannot do.
NSPPD, celebrate our God. Celebrate. Celebrate.